An Italian TV presenter has sued her bosses over a male colleague's noisy flatulence and burping, in what has become a closely watched 4-year-long episode. The scandal began when Dania Mondini, an anchorwoman for Italy's national broadcaster RAI, lodged a formal complaint against one of her colleagues over his repeated and malodorous bodily emissions. She also said her colleague, who has not been named publicly in the Italian press, would often burp while they were at work, according to the Daily Telegraph. Mondini demanded that she be moved to a different room to get away from the man's poor hygiene, but she said her managers insisted that she stay put. This, she claims, was part of an intimidation campaign against her that stemmed from a professional rivalry. It was not immediately clear whether this rivalry was with her emitting colleague, or another person at the network. Instead of being moved away from the man, she claims that her demands led to her being bullied by her managers. She says she was effectively demoted, handed banal news-reading jobs, and was on the end of verbal abuse. According to Pledge Times, the company argued that the man's flatulence was down to a medical condition, rather than because he or anyone else found it humorous. Therefore, he was not seen as being at fault. However, Mondini says that she was treated unfairly by her bosses because she complained about the issue. She says she was denied promotions and harassed. According to Italian media, prosecutors last week opened a stalking case against 5 men that she has accused of harassing her at work. Reports say these include the deputy director Filippo Gaudenzio as well as Marco Botello, Pietro Felice Damaso, Andrea Montanari and Costanza Crescimpeni. All 5 held top positions at the public service network at the time of the complaint. The Telegraph reported that 2 other journalists working for the national broadcaster also complained about the unnamed man's flatulence. Managers are said to have threatened to fire those that complained, with one accused of saying, "Any journalist who refuses to be in a room with him should be kicked up the assay," the newspaper said. The case has now dragged on for 4 years, beginning in 2018 when Mondini took the network to court. It has come to light again as new details have emerged. In another twist in the case, Corriere reported that Mondini accused her flatulent colleague of having contacts with a member of the 'Ndrangheta Mafia, considered to be one of the most powerful criminal organizations in the world. Italy has cracked down on the organization in recent years. Such contact would be enough to open up an entirely new line of criminal inquiry, Corriere reported. Mondini has said that the stress from the case has had a detrimental impact on her health, and has put together a dossier of examples. She says that she was hospitalized on multiple occasions. The case and the investigation continues.